Good afternoon, everybody. This will be a condensed version of the live stream from earlier today. We have a couple things to cover. This has been an awesome range to trade so far. So, we have been looking at this since Monday morning. So Monday morning, I basically called out this range and said, we're going to short the top, take profit at the mid range, take profit at the bottom, and then long the bottom and rinse and repeat essentially. And we took a short here, took profit here, took a short here. Did I personally miss my profit? I think some people in the Discord took it here, but my take profit got front ran by about $50. I held it. I compounded my short here and took profit at the midline, and then here, even though we didn't get to the bottom, I had my take profit set at about 2350. I still took some right around here, right around like 2500. It was close enough to me, and this was such an aggressive move down, which I'll actually cover that separately here in just a few moments. So in here, let me just remove this here just to give you guys an idea. So my idea behind this was, if you look at all the highs to be taken out, this one took out this one took out that one took out that one. So really, this is the only high that hasn't been taken out yet. Meanwhile, you can see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lows to be taken out, right? So it was no surprise, at this point when we got this pump up here, I'm thinking to myself, oh, of course we're going to sweep the lows and take all of these out, right? People who have been building up long positions throughout here are going to get wrecked, and then we'll essentially resume the pump. Now, we only took out all the lows up to here. We didn't get either of these two, and for me to trigger a long, I want to take out this low, come down, fill this fair value gap here, and bounce off this OB, which has acted like a support and resistance zone for quite some time. So if we go ahead and look back, click on a 4-hour time frame here, you can see that this order block put in here, resistance, flip, support, fell through, broke through, and now I'd like to come back and, again, do an SR flip kind of with that zone. And I think it works out really nicely because then too, we're looking to basically take out these lows. There's quite a bit of liquidity below this low here, and I don't feel comfortable longing until we get that. So for me, yeah, like I'm looking to have a long trigger in this zone. I'm doing market orders only right now. I'm not doing limits in the event things just simply fall through. If we get it down here, it looks good. I'll trigger it. Something like this would be the more conservative entry here. Take profit at the midline and then at the top, and then hopefully let the rest run for a pump even higher. The other case scenario would be if we simply continue to fall. We'll look lower. I have some support that I'm looking at 19,800 as well as 19,600 that I can talk about in the Discord when the time comes. But as for right now, I want to focus mostly on this order block and this fair value gap here with a sweep of this low, reclaim the channel, and then simply rotate to the top again. So did I long this? No, I did not. My long setup was not triggered. So I'm simply going to wait. Again, like to me, I don't see us taking this high before we take this low, right? I'm simply going to wait until we get that move down, see this trigger here, come back up to the zone, reclaim, and then look for, the following move up. The other thing we covered in the live stream is LTC. LTC is in a very, 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 very interesting place, okay? There's a couple things I want to talk about with LTC. Number one, we filled this daily fair value gap from back here, okay? And that is almost to a T exactly where we acted as resistance. And similarly to BTC, we can see that there are a lot of lows that have yet to be taken here. Now, we do have this macro channel that we've been trading in for some time. And we can see here that we bounced off the top of the channel. So one of two things is going to happen. Either LTC finds support at the top of this channel, maybe does, find support at the top of this channel and continues higher, or we do some degree of a deviation, fill this fair value gap here, bounce off of this order block, bounce, reclaim the top of the range, and then have continuation to the upside, right? Or we simply fall through or back test the top of the channel here and, get a move down lower to about this zone here, which is the next area of support that I would be looking for. The one thing I want to point out, and I put this in a video quite some time ago, it sounds crazy to say, but there is a really nice cipher harmonic here that it looks... I'm personally not going to be trading off of this and thinking to myself, oh my God, this is for sure going to happen. But if we start to seriously lose levels and things do get extremely bearish and it starts to not look good, this cipher harmonic suggests that we're going to go to about the mid 50s zone. Okay, so it's just something to keep in mind. I don't want people to be trading off of this and thinking, oh my God, that's for sure happening. But this is a really good looking harmonic. And if, like I said, we start to lose levels, this is a really great zone, and this is a bullish harmonic. So when and if this were to play out, we would look for sideways consolidation and likely a pump, to whatever our targets are that we can talk about later if this scenario even comes into fruition. Okay, but for right now, I'm just putting it out there so you guys are aware of it. For the time being, my primary trade here would be a deviation of the range high, a reclaim, and then continuation to the upside, along with BTC doing a sweep of the lows here, similarly to what I'm looking for on LTC, a reclaim for then continuation to the upside at the very least to take profit at the midline and at the top of the range, hopefully letting our longs run for a little bit higher. So that's it for our video today. That's mostly of what I covered. If you're interested in seeing more behind the scenes of my analysis and why I thought these things, or why I kind of went through some of these setups here, watch the live stream. I do go into it in depth, as well as the Monday live stream. I go into it in depth. Otherwise, I will be in the Discord, and we are going to have our Friday market wrap-up video in just a couple days here, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the Discord, and enjoy the rest of your day.